The heaviest thing I've ever lifted wasn't the 550 pounds that I carried. It was the shame, the guilt, and the fear that came with it. This isn't just a weight loss story. This is about finally believing I am worth the effort. I believe that I couldn't lose the weight. I believe I had tried every fad diet out there that I wasn't gonna be able to do it, that I was stuck. Ultimately, I felt that I was broken. I felt that I couldn't do this. I couldn't lose the weight. All of the fad diets, the Atkins, the keto, the Weight Watchers, all of them. I even tried the one where you purchase a month's worth of food and they send it to you in a box and you just heat it up. Nutrisystem, I think it was called. I tried all of those and I just couldn't lose the weight or keep it off. I lost the weight, and the keto I lost weight, but I just couldn't keep it off because the restrictions were so strong that eventually I would binge or have a moment of weakness and I feel like a failure and I would just completely fall off the bandwagon. The emotional weight of all of this was crushing. I vividly remember going to the Arizona Diamondbacks. I was going to see my little brother Tarek pitch in an MLB game for the first time, and I was so excited. The whole family was there, and when we went to go sit down, I couldn't fit in the seats. I was so ashamed of myself and the fact that I wasn't going to be able to support my brother with my family. I just started walking around the stadium and found some bleacher seats that hadn't been purchased, and I bought them from inside the stadium. I bought those seats so I could sit there and not bother anyone of my family that I wasn't going to be able to fit. They wouldn't have to worry about judgment or anything like that from others or for me. That was kind of crushing because I got to watch Tarek pitch, but I wasn't with the family. So whenever he looked up into the stands and saw everybody, I wasn't there. It hurt a lot to not be able to be there with them. The isolation was so strong. It wasn't just a seat that I couldn't fit into. It was a lifestyle. I couldn't fit into my own life. And that was crushing. About almost 2 years now, so November 2023, my wife was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and it came out of nowhere. One day everything was fine. The next, we were told that it is no longer a battle of curing, just keeping her alive. At that point, I had been dieting low to no carb, so basically the Atkins diet, for almost a year. And I had gotten down to the lowest I was at that point was 478. And I was proud of that. I lost quite a bit of weight. Once we got that diagnosis, I fell into such a deep depression that I didn't care anymore. I didn't care if I lived. I didn't care if I didn't. Losing weight was no longer a priority for me. One, I wanted to spend time with my wife, but two, the uncertainty if she wasn't going to be there. So what's the point of working hard and getting fit and working towards my life? It wasn't going to be worth it to me, which I know is a crazy thing to say, but it's how I felt. So fast forward to a few months ago. I knew I had gained some of the weight back, but I didn't realize I wasn't eating right. I was sporadically going to the gym, if at all. And I stepped on my scale, which I had purposely bought higher than 500 pounds. It's a 550 pound weight limit. I hadn't reached 500 pounds yet. And when I stepped on that thing, it said error, the dreaded ERR code, and then it just turns off because I had exceeded the weight limit on that thing, meaning I was over 550 pounds. The world started spinning for me. I didn't realize how quickly I had gained everything I had lost back and how poor my health was at that point. I've gotten some help for my mental health, so I'm not in that dark place that I once was. It kind of clicked at that point that you need to be strong to help take care of your wife. If you can't take care of yourself, how are you supposed to take care of her? I took that to heart. I want to be able to take care of her. I want to be her support system. And that's what kind of triggered okay, it's time to get back on the ball. It's time to get going with this weight loss. I decided to take a different route rather than just restricting foods. You can't outwork a bad diet. It's true. Calories in, calories out, all the calories matter. The source of those calories can matter, but for my purpose, it was just needing to be tracked. I just needed to eat less, work out more, and get my body moving. My wife's cancer diagnosis, it's been a whirlwind of trips. constantly going down to Phoenix and holding our breath between treatments to see if this one's working or not. Her current treatment is we're going down there every week. So we drive the 2.5 hours to her hospital every week to get her chemo treatment. I see her fighting for it, and I see her struggling with it. And it's hard. It's hard to see that and know that there's not a whole lot that I can do. But what's harder is if she wanted to go see her sister who lives in Iowa, I'd have to put her on a plane by herself. I wouldn't be able to go with her unless I bought an extra ticket for someone who doesn't exist, because I'm the size of 2 people. I wouldn't be able to sit in that seat, just like I wasn't able to sit with my family and watch my little brother pitch for the first time. I wouldn't be able to take her to Disneyland and ride rides if that's what she wanted to do. Go and just be somewhere for a time frame. I wouldn't be able to achieve that because I'm just too big. I'm missing out on life. I'm restricting things that we can be doing because of my size, and that kind of broke me. So what I'm doing this time is I'm not fad dieting. I am tracking every calorie that I put in my body, and I am keeping it below a certain threshold. My threshold right now is like 2,300 calories, but I have it set up that Monday through Thursday, it's barely 2,100 calories, and Friday through Saturday, I get like 2,400 calories. So that when we're down in Phoenix, I have a little bit more wiggle room because I don't have a kitchen accessible to me. I have involved my therapist, I've involved my friends, I've involved you guys in this channel. And this time I'm healing not just my body, but I'm healing my mind. So if you've made it this far in the video, I just want you to know that you're not alone, that you are worth the effort, that you are not broken, and that you have a value beyond measure. I want you to know that I am proud of the strength you've shown to this point, that you deserve to be happy, and that you can do it. It's a tough road, but you got this. So if any part of this video hit home for you, subscribe, and let's do this together with purpose. See you next week.